There you go. Your wish is my command.
Where's little Jackson, Kia, and Chance so they can do the intro?
What?
Do your intro.
I
Jackson
love
is in
every
his room
family.
watching TV.
I love her family.
Did he say a loving family?
Girl, yes. Love of a family.
Okay, Chance, come on, hurry up.
I'm sorry, but Jackson have to do it.
Boy, Jackson watching TV. You the backup. Come on.
Come on, hurry up.
I'm about to go play with my friend.
Jackson's getting ready for bed.
Come
Oh,
on.
Lord. Okay, what?
Family.
The Heart of a Family episode, what is this, 32?
Episode what?
33.
33? Comment, like,
33.
share, subscribe.
Comment.
Oh, Don't even tag on to it now. Nope.
Go throw that on the trash.
Wait.
I got
Yeah.
chocolate all over my hand. Hold on.
How was everybody's day?
I had a pretty chill day.
Good. I'm good.
You said good, Chance. Sybil, what you say?
I had a pretty chill day. I was off today.
Happy last
Kia.
time,
Charger what?
like yesterday, when you was knocked
What?
out.
Kia, how was your day? Oh, how was your first day at work?
It was good. We mostly we just did like computer training classes on the computer. So
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow we will do like we'll be on the floor doing training on the floor. But
Oh,
it,
okay.
it was nice. It was a very welcoming environment.
Okay. That's
That's
good.
good.
How
That's
long
the
is your
first day
training?
now.
How long is your training, Kia?
just this for this week.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Cool. Ezel, where you at?
What do you mean? Where am I at?
Because you're not on camera.
Oh, I'm not.
Mm-mm.
No.
Come on, Mr. Production Man. How was your
Mm-mm.
day?
My day was fine. Typical Monday.
No. Mika went. Yeah, you went. Michael gave a thumbs up. Yeah. Who
What we
got
talking
a
about today?
topic?
Oh, everybody gotta go. Everybody ain't went.
Huh? What you say, Mika?
I said everybody ain't went. I gotta find some
Who?
scissors.
Who had
I
went?
said
You?
what we talking about today, but then I said everybody hadn't gone. No,
I think
did I go? Oh, my day was just busy, like extremely busy.
Ooh,
I don't think Michael went.
he gave a thumbs
Oh,
up.
hold on. Okay, my phone keep falling. Sorry, I'm trying to prop it up.
Yeah, he gave a thumbs up. What y'all want to talk
So I
about?
was
Who got a
texting cousin
topic?
Corey. Corey Corey's baby has the flu, y'all. So pray for little Zymar.
The baby?
Yeah, I'm gonna go by there tomorrow. Cause I was trying to go by there today, but she wasn't at home. I told her to go by her tomorrow morning, and she need to go to get some medicine. We can go get some
Oh.
medicine. But yeah, he got the flu.
Mm, that's
That's why I
crazy.
was late because I was texting her.
Um, yeah, I saw your little video that you sent about that. I had never heard of that.
With that man.
Well,
Uh-huh.
lace us up. What you talking about?
Neither.
Kia, you on mute.
since Black History Month, I was looking up um like a Black History person that's not well known about. So I found that guy. Of course, he was a slave. He worked on the Confederate ships, and then I guess one night he ended up stealing stealing the ship, and he stole it, got away with it, and since he knew all the codes, he was able to put the codes in and sail away.
Yeah. His name was Robert Smalls. Wasn't that his name, Kia? Robert Smalls? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was like he ended up going somewhere and like
Yeah.
docking it, and he like freed like his family and other slaves' family on there, all while these other people were sleeping.
And then he became like a some part of
Congressman?
Congress or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Senator. I
Robert
just read it
Smalls.
though. Yeah, he's not known about it all. That's crazy though, because that's a good story.
Yep. And then they were saying it should be a movie out, about him doing that. It's crazy how he remembered all the codes and stuff to even operate the ship.
Girl, we smart. What you mean? It's crazy.
But see, that
We
goes
smart.
that goes back into too the way that they communicated back then was from them hymns. So that's probably a way that he remembered it. He probably made up a beat or something in his head and remembered the hymn.
Why was I just singing a Negro spiritual?
But I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow. It's some songs, hymns, and I found like a site where it break down the codes of like what they're saying to each other. They broke it down by verses. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
cool. Yeah.
Telling you, they be underestimate. Well, they don't underestimate us. They know how smart we are. That's why they try to hold us back a lot.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Okay, so it says that he convinced Abraham Lincoln to start enlisting black soldiers to fight in the Union Army. So he was a big deal.
Right.
Didn't know that either. Okay.
Crazy that nobody else thought of that though. That nobody thought we would fight to free ourselves.
Robert Smalls. Yeah.
But yeah, I like this story though. That's a good one. I need to watch a docu-series on him.
I wonder, is it one out there?
Oh shit, I almost ran to that cabinet door. Shit. If you can't calm down, you
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, and then I had pulled up what was his name? Crumb yesterday. He invented the chips, potato chips.
Yeah, that was good for Chance to know, because that's all he want to eat is chips.
Oh. Yeah.
I have to make him eat food because all he wants is chips.
Yeah, and it will make it so bad. He didn't even patent it or nothing. So
Lays took over.
But he unintentionally, he only did it based on a complaint though, because when they did the potatoes, they was too thick. So he went back and remade them, and then they was a little thin and crisp.
Do you know a black man in Buffalo, New York, created the buffalo wings?
Really?
And then yep. And then
Is that how they
he had
call buffalo wings?
two white guys from Buffalo took his idea and they created Buffalo Wild Wings, but he was the original Buffalo Wings. He
Dang.
served them in his
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, always stealing.
What?
Always, and I love Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, if you think of anything, go on and patent it and get that, go on and pay that fee. And all of
The
that.
crazy thing though is could they do that back then though? Did they have the ability to do that? To
I
like
think
patent
so.
things? I don't even think way back they could. Oh yeah, because Carver didn't he patent the peanut butter and stuff? Carver, is it George
George
Washington?
Carver.
Yeah.
Yeah, he created the peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I
a
think
lot of
there's a
other
way that
stuff.
they can
Like a
do it
lot.
because that crumb guy, that's what they said. He didn't even think of patenting it. So,
Hey, I didn't
somebody
know if
else
they,
came along.
we got stole
I
that
mean, they
idea.
probably could, but maybe
We
he wasn't educated on doing
we've
that.
created a
Yeah,
lot.
we did.
A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. That's crazy how much we
Hmm.
created.
The traffic light, the parking meter, air conditioning, blood transfusion,
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Drew, Charles Drew.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
that's crazy. And getting
A lot of
barely
important things.
any credit for it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there was a guy that created the refrigerator too. Hmm.
I believe the TV,
Y'all
if I'm
know
not mistaken.
we are so good at improvising. So
Yeah.
good at making shit work.
You gotta
Yeah.
work with what you got.
Hmm.
I'm telling you. They tell me that at work all the time. Like, cause I drink Red Bull, but I can't. I sip it. I can't drink it because it'll give me jitters. So I have like a styrofoam cup and I fill it up with like ice water and then I put the Red Bull can in there so it stays cold all day. And I'd be like, oh my God. Oh my God. So portable refrigerator. Yeah, I gotta figure out some kind of way here.
Yep. It's a
Always
whole
creating,
list
making stuff.
of it's a lot of stuff unknown to us too that a lot of black people made.
Potato chip, gas mask, blood bank, electric microphone, peanut butter,
The
clothes
whole
drive,
blood
garden chair,
transfusion on it, that's a totally different level.
Hmm. And then I just saw
gas
can't re-
burner.
if it was a man that made like the home alarm system too. When I was looking it up yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, refrigerator right here, shock
Hmm.
absorber, roller coaster. Look like everything, huh?
Now
A
just
lot of
think,
stuff.
Traffic
people
light.
people back then, like he had said, was just
No,
making
black
stuff
people
to
are very creative,
School
very
survive,
system right
smart.
here.
I'm telling you,
and they was half of that
improvise, know how
stuff
to
was
make
just
shit happen, and we do not get half the credit for it. So
well,
sad.
but back then too, they was just making it to survive. I don't think they were like making it to go in business and be in stores. They was just thugging it out.
Creating,
Hmm.
being creative.
Yep. And then when stores started popping and all of that, there come the people stealing the ideas and taking it as they own, slapping their names on it.
Yeah,
It's a lot. It's a lot more too.
that's why it's so important to have Black History Month, and it's sad that we as Black people don't know about a lot of these things. Like,
Hmm.
just don't understand what we're capable of.
She
Yep.
lagging on y'all end?
Am I
What?
lagging? Am I lagging? I'm sorry.
Nah, I think it's me.
They go to traffic light.
Laser cataract surgery.
Yep.
Well,
So y'all know grandma got cataract surgery and she never
Yeah.
told us that she was damn near blind before she got the surgery. We had no idea. I'm like, that's why we keep almost getting into all these wrecks. You can't see. But that's crazy because she definitely got
And then
cataract
Look
there
at
was
all
surgery
you
and
motherfuckers out there. Y'all
an
been buying the
inventor.
super soaker and been low key racist the whole time.
It was a
really,
it was a guy that made the water gun.
they was probably partying for the Juneteenth. One of the family cookouts.
I wonder what's the validity on this stuff.
The what?
Validity.
Oh, it's verified.
Mm.
Nah, this website.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, are you guys done talking about the inventions?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. I mean, we can go for days. I'm just playing.
Huh?
We can
I'm
just
just
probably
playing. I
like
said we can go
tomorrow.
on for days.
Yeah, we can tomorrow have another little Black History segment.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be good for the
So
rest of
the
the month.
segment for tonight, we got another presentation.
You said
You
what
said
is
we got to
it?
work.
We got another presentation.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what is it about?
Let me mute my
Let me
phone
close
so
this
I
one.
can hear. Hold on.
Um, well, before I get started, this presentation is kind of impromptu. Um, hopefully the person can cover it, so we'll see. Best of luck.
Michael, what you over there sipping on?
Okay, so tonight's segment is on autism. Everybody knows that Bobo was diagnosed with autism. When he was a baby, we thought everything was great. I did have a high risk pregnancy because of my age. I had high blood pressure, dealing with fibroids. Um, you may ask, what are the signs that you saw as far as autism? Um, when we would drive, Bo would like, if I stopped, he would like start crying. And I thought it was odd, but I'm like, okay, if I stopped at a stop sign, if I stopped at the drive through, he would just start crying. Another thing that I thought was kind of off, if you would like call his name, he wouldn't answer, he wouldn't turn his head, he wouldn't acknowledge his name. And this was about, I would say, like at the 6 months range, babies are cooing. He did say mama, dad, dad. Another thing, Bo, as he got older, he would walk on his tiptoes. Um, he was unaware of danger. If we went somewhere, he would run in the street, um, call his name. He acted like he didn't hear you. There's another photo where he had strange attachments to objects. One of them was a spoon. He would literally like hold a spoon in his hand like the whole day. Um, he's very hyperactive. Like Bo does not sit still for nothing until like he literally goes to bed. Another thing that I noticed about him was when he got a little older, some kids are more advanced. They speak in sentences at 2 or 3. I just noticed he wasn't really talking, wasn't really saying any words. Of course, he would babble. So I took him to the doctor. The doctor said in his heart of hearts, he didn't think Bo was autistic. Bo doesn't have a physical disability. Just by looking at him, you wouldn't think anything was wrong. But he sent us to our occupational therapist and speech. Occupational therapist would help with behaviors. Bo would have extreme behaviors. Sometimes I would be on the phone with Lucy and he would just like break out into tantrum. Sometimes his tantrums would last like 45 minutes long. He would have he would self-harm when he was a baby. Like if he got mad or was like upset about something, he would literally like bang his head like on the floor, the carpet, concrete, whatever. He would have sensitivity to sound. Sometimes even to this day, he'll like put both of his hands over his ears, like he doesn't like certain sounds. To this day, I couldn't even tell you what they would be. It's just something that he would hear. Um, Autism is very complex for us. Autism doesn't look the same in every kid. Bo is nonverbal, meaning he can't speak in a full sentence. There's the spoon I was telling y'all about. He was have strange attachments to objects. Um, Textures. He loves textures. Um, As a baby, he ate everything, but getting older, I noticed he would eat things repetitively, like Taco Bell. He's been eating Taco Bell, like the same thing from Taco Bell for like 3-4 years now. They know him so well, we get free food from there. Um, he uh he loves soft things. He would like walk around with a blanket. He has this like brown blanket. Um, couldn't go anywhere without it. One day I left it somewhere, didn't know. He was crying and crying and crying, and I couldn't understand why this boy was crying. And I was like, oh my gosh, your blanket. So I went outside to the car to get his blanket. If you saw Bo, you saw his blanket. As he gets older, he goes through different phases. He doesn't carry the blanket as much. Now he's obsessed with cell phones. So if we go to an outing or we go anywhere, he is like looking for your cell phone. If you got a cool case, Bo wants your cell phone. Bo can be very stubborn, but he's very bright, very smart. At first, he was hitting his milestones. You see him sitting up. He's hitting milestones. Again, I'm thinking, okay, some of the things that he would do will be a typical thing that kids would do. Not talking at an early age, maybe not wanting to hang around other kids, um, certain things of that nature. So eventually he was diagnosed with autism at in April of 2022. He does go to ABA therapy. Therapy teaches kids how to functional communicate. Bo has been more verbal since he got his AAC device. And he uses that to communicate. He will hit a button on there. He'll say, if you say hi, Bo, he'll say hi back. If you say bye, he'll say bye back. If I say, Bo, what do you want to eat? He can hit the button and say, I want a hamburger, or I want a burrito, or he could say yes or no. If I be like, Bo, are you having a good day? He, like the time we were on the call, and Bo said he was anxious. Like he gets kids with autism, they don't really know about emotions. Like when I get upset, Bo doesn't understand like why I'm upset. But the older Bo gets, I can see changes in him since he's been going to therapy. I've been seeing a lot of improvement. There's a lot of improvement to go. Bo was diagnosed as a level 3. Level 3 is like he has to have like substantial support because he's nonverbal. So right now, I know we had a talk where Ezel was like, what do you guys are wanting as far as educational for your kids? It kind of looks different for Bo because I want him to get the best education, but Bo is so hyperactive, he doesn't know how to sit in the seat. Um, Bo does have sensory processing disorder. Like today, he doesn't like, he's getting to where he don't want to put on jeans in the morning. Some kids don't like to put on coats. They don't like the way it feels. They don't want to put on jeans, so they want to wear shorts year round. Um, this morning, if Bo knows we're going to school, he has to wear his uniform. But a lot of times he will not put his uniform shirt on unless he has a regular shirt on. Bo likes certain fabrics. He does not, for some reason, he will not wear the color whites with me. At school, they, teach them how to, try to stay focused in the seat. Bo does not like doing work. He will not sit down and do his work. A lot of the times he will ball his paper up. So we're kind of working with him, doing things at the table, showing him how to be patient, potty training. Um, we're working on that right now at his clinic. Bo is positive reinforced by his phone. So before they could not get Bo into the bathroom, but now that he is, I took his phone and left it at the clinic. And if they whip the phone out, then Bo would just go into the bathroom with no problem. So ABA therapy just really focuses on functional communication, how to focus, how to be patient. Um, Sorry, I cannot see. Hey, Bobo, can you say hi? Everybody, is that you as a baby? Yeah, that's a baby. Can you say baby? Baby. Baby. So when he just handed me a pop, so I'm gonna try to get him to say drink. But can you say drink? Please. Can you say please? Please. So I try to have him say 2 words. So if he wants something, I try to have him ask for it versus pointing or bringing my hand to something. So I want him to be have the communication skills to communicate. So I try to have him say at least 1 or 2 words. Okay. Okay. Do you guys have any questions?
That has been very enlightening. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for sharing
Very.
those.
It's
Hmm.
a lot.
Nope, very, very. And look, y'all, I be on the phones when and what I learned from Sybil is when she say routine, they stick
Oh
to like
yeah.
a routine. It's
Yes,
like
he is a
they're
routine.
wired to do the same thing every day. Cause I used to ask Sybil when I didn't understand, like, girl, why you getting up going to McDonald's in the morning? And his Bo will wake up around the same time and he's that routine of getting in the car, going to McDonald's. And then I remember it was a day after she picked him up from daycare or school, she passed the Taco Bell and he threw a tantrum in the car. And I was like, Sybil, what's wrong with him? And then she said, girl, I passed this Taco Bell. Let me turn back around. So it's like he's alert. He knows directions and all of that. So if you even look like you fixing to pass a Taco Bell or a McDonald's, it's like, no.
I forgot all about. Yeah, Bo is focused on routine. The picture that E has up. Another thing that I noticed about Bo, when he would play with toys, he wouldn't play with them functionally, meaning he got this toy flipped upside down. I'm like, that toy is not supposed. Kids play how they play, but a lot of the times when Bo played with certain toys, he would line them up. It's been many a times where I almost broke my neck because he has these cars or trucks just kind of lined up or like in a little arch. Attachments to strange objects, running out in the street, throwing severe tantrums. He still self-harm when if he gets upset or can't tell me what he wants. Or say for instance my car is broke down but he don't know that and he want to go get something, and I try to explain to him, but we can't go because we don't have a car. And then he'll throw like a severe tantrum. His tantrums have lasted like 45 minutes. One day I had to take him to the ER because like he hit his head on the ground so hard he had like 3 knots at the top of his head. And the first thing I thought, I was like, they gonna think I did something to my child. So I had to explain to him that he was autistic. He self-harms. Self-harm can look like anything. It can be hitting, kicking. Kia invited us to Little Jackson's birthday party, and she was standing over there by us, and Little Jackson was in a different area. But because Bo doesn't understand, he's like, oh, I'm at this place and I'm having fun. So he was just stuck in this one little area. And Kia was so patient. She waited next to me for a long time to see if Bo would come to the other direction, but he never did. And Kia, I never did tell you, when we were getting ready to leave, Bo would throw tantrums and he did not want to leave, but he didn't understand, like, okay, Bo, it's time to go. He bit me, he kicked, he screamed. Like, I literally had to carry him out of the event center because like he was having like a severe tantrum. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Bo is very smart. He understands a lot, but it's something with your brain. With his brain, like if you say hi when he was smaller, it may take him a minute to like understand, like, okay, you said hi, let me say hi back. So it's kind of like a delay. Um, he's striving, making strides, and I underestimate him a lot because I don't know how
Can
much he
y'all hear or
knows.
is it just me?
Can you hear?
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Was everybody else? Can y'all hear?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I don't know if it's just me though. Was it just me?
I think it's just you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everybody
I'm
else been
sorry,
on
y'all.
mute.
No, you're fine. I just appreciate you guys because I know Bo can be a lot. Bo stems. Stemming looks different for everybody, but if you ever see Bo, he loves to jump up and down. He flaps his hands. If you're ever when we on call, sometimes I mute it because he's vocally stemming. So he stems because he's happy. He's just in a good mood. He's happy, and that's how he kind of regulates his little body. But if y'all have any questions, just let me know. But I'm always advocating for Bo. I've advocated for school, for him to have an IEP. Um, he goes to therapy. He only goes to school 1 day a week. And I just want him to get the skills so he can be independent, learn how to focus in school, and just be as independent as he can. Bo can do a lot, but he likes to play as if when Bo was diagnosed, he was diagnosed at 2.5. And saying that Bo was 2.5, but cognitively, like he was like on a level as a like 12 to 18 months. So Bo is like 6 now, so he's probably at the like 2.5 mark. Um, but
Is
he's
there is there
oh, go
like
ahead.
a way that they can tell?
Yes, he was tested. So when they give you this like sheet and you just answer all the questions. So that's how he got the level 3 where he was. There's level 1, 2, and 3. 3 is more on the severe spectrum. 2 is like at a medium. 1, you don't need as much as support, and maybe the kid is like on the spectrum. They're high functioning. Even though Bo is on level 3, he is high functioning, but because he's nonverbal, he can't express himself. That's why he's at a level 3. Levels, depending on the child, it can change. But we just went back and Bo got retested, so he's still at a 3. I'm hopefully I feel like if Bo was able to communicate more, even though he has this device, I feel like he would have less behaviors. And of course that's with anybody. Like, it's if I'm trying to tell you something but I can't get it out, you're going to act out, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to scream, cry, kick, hit, spit, whatever you can, because you're like very, very upset. But there are definitely stages and there are tests. When I took Bo, when he was diagnosed, they really don't know a lot about as far as like how do you get autism. A lot of people feel like it's genetic. Some people say their child was normal up until they got vaccinated, and when they got vaccinated is when they notice changes in Bo. Excuse me, changes for their child. So there is a test for that. I opted not to get it because I'm like, okay, Bo already has autism. Let's just get the support that he needs. Oklahoma isn't very good as far as having good resources. I know other states like California, New Jersey, Massachusetts, California, not yeah, California, Colorado, North Carolina, those places, they have like very, very good supports and resources. And it's funny because like when he got diagnosed, like it was just a diagnosis. They didn't really say, okay, you can go here, these are some good resources. I had to really ask, or I found another friend or like a coworker, and we just started talking and just sharing information. So for me, when your child is diagnosed, it's like, now what? And depending on you, I've heard other people was like, oh, well, they gave me this resource and they told me about this, whether as me, like I'm a, mom who wants the best for their child, but they don't really give you like any resources. So I had to really advocate, ask questions, find programs, resources. And it's crazy because even though Bo is diagnosed, it's a lot of parents out there that are not only in denial about their kid, like they haven't taken their kid to get tested. So it's really, really important. If y'all know anybody, um, it's really important for the parent or guardian to get their kids tested so they'll know how to support their kid in the future.
Mm.
So when they test them, like, do you know the process that they go through to test them? Like, is it a
Um,
brain test or?
Okay, so the test that Bo took in order for her to diagnose him, she just really evaluated him, kind of watched him in his environment, and there was just paperwork that I had to fill out. There's another test. I didn't take it. I didn't choose to take it because I'm like, okay, he already has autism. And then she told me, she said, even if you were to take the test, she said, because they don't really know how people get autism. I didn't take him to get that particular test. But I hear I'm thinking about getting him tested, but again, they really don't know how kids get it. They just say it could be a number of things.
Mm.
And autism has really, back in the day, you kind of heard it thrown here and there, but like now it's just like autism is like a household name now.
Yeah.
Thank you, E. You did really good with the pictures I gave you. Shout out to you.
Mm-hmm. Um, can everybody read that? Neurodiversity is a natural variation in brain function and development. Neurodiverse children have unique strengths and challenges that can contribute to their success in life. By understanding and supporting neurodiverse children, we can create a more inclusive and compassionate society for all. So when I read that,
Amen. That
when I read that, I was curious, Mika and Mike Kia, how do your children view other neurodiverse children?
I think Chance does really well with Bo. Like Chance just wants to help. He likes being the
But
big cousin.
do you think like they know, or do you think that
No,
they look at them like that's what I'm wondering, like how do they view them or think of them?
I don't think kids really understand, but like I try to talk to Chance to explain to him, like everybody is different. Like everybody is different. Don't judge people off what you see or what you think. Everybody is different. I don't want him to be that kid that picks on a kid because they're different or they may act different or may act out. But I don't think that he really has a good understanding of it because they're still so young.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Well, I only say that because like a lot of young kids that around middle school, high school age, they tend to pick on or bully kids
Right.
that they see as different.
Yeah.
So how
Yeah.
can we go about countering that, especially since we have a family member? So how do we go about countering that and educating them and
I feel
preventing
like
them
it's just
or have them stand
talking
up to
to
the
them.
bullies?
I talk to Chance about stuff like that. Like seriously, like I don't like bullies. I don't condone it. I never was a kid that bullied people because they look different or they had less. I wasn't. We weren't raised like that. So I teach, like, you have to teach your kids morals and how to act and how to have some type of substance to them besides what people look like. Like I encourage my kid, if somebody is at school being bullied, take up for that kid. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't condone any of that. I want my kid to have a heart. But I mean he doesn't act any different around Bo. Like he tries to help Bo. Like so he's not one of those kids. I think you're just talking to your kids and instilling values and teaching your kids everybody is different. Like everybody is different and
I
not to
agree with
treat
that.
people differently by what they look like or how they act. Like I'll be the made chance watch a damn documentary on autism. Like I want him to understand stuff like that though, because
Have them
I was never like that.
have them watch Michaela's Voice on Netflix. It's a short little. I don't even think it's a series, but it's a black girl. I think she's like 12 or 13 now. Is that what I told you, Sybil?
Yeah, I
12 or
think so. Yeah.
13, and it shows her going through and living with being autistic.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I
And I
have a
know.
friend, Kiwana. Her daughter is she's like she has learning disabilities, but it's because she was born with her cord wrapped around her neck, so she lost so much oxygen to her brain. It damaged her permanently. Chance loves her. Her name is Naya. Chance loves Naya. Like she loves Chance. Like I try to get him to come to her house,
There, her phone. She got to start plugging her phone on that battery.
Is your
Lord,
man?
Mm. And I
probably.
know
But yeah, Kia.
Jackson.
It's called
Jackson even
Michaela's
think Jackson
Michaela's
even
voice.
think Bo no different. Like he just know that's his cousin, and he likes being around other kids, so he just see him as another kid.
Yeah, I don't even
yeah.
think they like think anything of it. Like when Bo was smaller, like Chance would like be like right there to make sure everything was okay. Like Chance played with him, no issue. Like he never asked questions. Chance just was like, "That's my cousin."
Yeah.
And I think too, which I don't have no younger kids, I think too is based on the parents, because you know how some parents is so standoffish, and I
Yeah,
think they
yeah,
pick up on the parents' vibes. And if you just let kids be kids, you probably won't even encounter some of that stuff.
right.
So, and then our family don't treat Bo no different either. So when
Uh-uh.
he's around, so yeah,
Mm.
I understand it, but I don't know if y'all know this about autistic children. Because even before I knew Bo was autistic, like I research stuff like fully researched, but I want to get a better understanding of it. And I know that autistic kids are not mentally retarded, or I hate to say that word, but they're brilliant. It's just
Yeah,
they are
they're
really
really smart.
brilliant in one certain thing. So it's
I
not
think
like they're brilliant kids. You just have to figure out as they get older, you'll figure out what they really like to do. Some of them are really good in music, some of them excel in art, and whatever their niche is, they excel. Like they are really really good at that. It's just they focus on one thing and they really do well at it. So it's not something that is forever. Like I watch Big Brother, and I don't know if y'all do, but Cody won Big Brother, and he announced on Big Brother that he was on the spectrum. And then when he was younger, he had these issues that held him back. And like he was an advocate for it, and it brought it to the forefront for all of America to see like he's smart, he's brilliant. He had these problems when he was younger, but with hard work, and Sybil, you do so much with Bo. Like it takes a lot of patience, and you really strive to make sure that he can communicate. A lot of parents wouldn't do that. They would dismiss their kids. But I feel like I don't look at him differently. I just feel like he's going to be really, really good at something one day. He's going to be a totally professional at something.
hi
But you just have to
Bo,
work with him,
Say,
and he will get,
can you say hi?
he will keep progressing.
hi.
Say, I like numbers. Can you say, "Bo, I love you"?
um I don't see how any of you didn't feel insulted. My man's had the same routine for the past 4 years. How many of y'all got the same routine every
Not at
single
all. He
day?
just focused. He focused on something.
He might be a mathematician. He like numbers.
Yeah,
Right.
He
No,
loves
I'm
numbers.
serious. And Sybil, with
look,
you working on him, he's going to keep getting more and more verbal. I don't think it's something that
I
he'll have to
know.
struggle with forever.
No, I know when TB. I ain't gonna say it now because he may tell Sybil to GO, but he need to get some stock in TB if it's public.
Sure do as much as
He
we
need
go.
to,
We
yeah,
go every day,
yes, every
every
day.
day, sometimes twice a
Look,
day.
y'all, they don't even give her the price in the drive-through. They just say, "Come on." They know her voice and everything.
You turn it on.
Mm.
He know we talking about him. He want to be.
I
Look
know.
at
I
him.
know.
Yeah,
He
see,
say
look,
hi.
he
Oh,
listen.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
He understands. He understands.
that's okay.
Y'all, but it be times when I be on the phone with Sybil and she be like, okay, well, I talk to you. And then she'll be like, girl, Bo is right up under me. And I'm like, he know what you saying. You about to get off the phone.
Yeah, he be
But
ready for the
Right.
phone, honey.
He wants that
he want
phone.
the phone. I said, he hear you. So,
Well, I appreciate y'all listening, and that was a good question because we all want to be inclusive and included in today's society. I think everybody's more willing to be more supportive and of people with autism. So I haven't had to go left on anybody yet.
I was gonna ask you, Sybil, do he like in that documentary on Michaela? I know it was a segment in there like when it rained and thundered, it would trigger her. Do Bo have any like triggers?
No, it's crazy because when he was like a toddler, we went to go listen to fireworks and I was scared. And when I say he wasn't jumping or anything and they were loud, but he doesn't really have any triggers. Bo just be wanting things to go his way. I know. Can you say charger? No. Charger. He be wanting things to go his way. So if he don't get his way, baby, he's gonna throw a tantrum. He's gonna throw a tantrum. Are you excited? Yeah.
Look
Look.
at him looking
So
at himself.
right. I keep saying he
He
nonverbal.
trying
He
to keep
talking,
up.
girl. He talking.
Girl, yeah, girl, he'll cuss you out too. He was fussing at me. I was like, who you fussing at? Who are you fussing
Yeah.
at?
It takes time, and I feel like the way that you work with him and how you are so patient with him and advocate for him, I really like he's blessed to have you as a parent.
Well, thank you. It's
He
not
really no for
easy.
real. I mean, because you're the reason why he's progressing. Because you're being
Hmm.
proactive and going to find these things. He has a tablet now. He can tell you. A lot of people's parents, well, a lot of bad parents, they don't care. They wouldn't even, like you said, a lot of people don't get their kids tested. Get your kid tested so you can understand your kid and why they're acting the way they act, so you can help
But a
them.
lot of parents are in denial. They don't
Yeah.
want to accept that it's something wrong with their child. They may see it on the day to day basis, but some parents don't want to accept it.
I don't even want to say like something's wrong. It's just they're different, and you got when you notice that they're different, you should I
They
would
don't
try
want
to
to
be
accept it.
proactive. I would
They
try
don't
to
want
be
to accept it.
proactive.
Yep.
That's
Some
crazy
parents don't want
though.
to accept it. By saying their child is not normal, is saying there's something wrong with them. So they don't
He's
want to
different. He could
accept
be the
it.
next
Yeah.
Einstein. Like, dude, he could be
Yeah.
the next Einstein, and you don't want to accept it because they're nonverbal at the
Hmm.
age of 2. But you got to work with them, and then they will become more verbal.
But then some of the stuff that parents got to accept it and learn that they can't do it on their own. They physically have to go to occupational therapy and
Yeah.
all of that. So it's a tribe.
So, Sybil, how does it play on you emotionally? Like, I know it's stressful. Like, how do you really
I'm
cope
gonna
with
say
it?
I'm used to it now, but
Hmm.
when he was younger, it was a lot because I'm older. I don't have the stamina. I don't have the
Yeah.
energy. He's very hyper. It's really hard for me to keep up with him. Like they had a event at my job for Halloween, and Bo was like literally running away from me. The only reason why I wasn't like paranoid about him running off is because all the doors were locked and we had wristbands. But like I have to watch where we go and plan things out because when we get in public, Bo like acts like he don't listen. He don't want to listen. And he'll listen to y'all before he listens to me. Like I'm his comfort zone. So therefore, he don't want to listen to me. But like, if y'all was to help me with him, if you said anything, Bo would listen to you. Bo was ripping and running from me. I would ask people, "Have you seen Bo? Where did Bo go?" Like, he just like be on the move, and he gets very overstimulated if we're like at an event. So I really have to like pick and choose what we do, where we go, who we're around. Like when Bo was a baby, I thought he was gonna be one of them babies, because a lot of kids, and you guys know from watching the news, a lot of kids elope. They'll leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bo is not bad, but when he was smaller, he would like go out the door, and if it wasn't for the door slamming, I wouldn't even know that he was
He was
outside.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids with autism, they love water. Like Bo's a water baby, so he loves water. And I hate to hear stories where a kid eloped and left the house, and then they found him in the pond or river or whatever. But I do have to keep an eye on him. When he was smaller, I would like have to lock the door, because Bo, like, he would stay up to 2, 3 in the morning. He doesn't sleep. I have to make sure if I'm asleep that he's not gonna, go out the door. They do have alarms and stuff, but yes, a lot of kids that will elope. Like, you open that door, baby, they're like I've seen parents run after their kids, and I can't run. I still gotta watch Bo, because you just never know. He will. He's unaware of danger. Like getting out the car, he'll go the opposite way instead of the way that we're supposed to go. So I really do
Yeah.
have to watch it
Mm.
when we're in public.
Mm.
You get excited. Hi. Bo was smart, y'all. He didn't put my phone on the charger. My phone about to go dead, and I didn't even
You
know.
mean your phone? I mean his phone.
That's what I'm telling y'all.
Um,
He's smart. Like, he is smart. He's just, I mean, he just wired differently. He's smart.
yeah,
Like, he's gonna be brilliant. Like, I'm telling you, he's smart. He knows what's going on. He just can't verbalize it right now. But that's why,
Mm-hmm.
like, when you keep working with him, doing what you're doing, he's getting better. He talks to us. So he's not like
yes, he
nonverbal. You
does.
know what I'm saying? I understand he's
Yeah,
nonverbal, but he's verbal. You just have to work with him a little
right,
bit more
right.
than the average kid. And I understand why he probably will get frustrated, because if you can't communicate, that will frustrate anybody.
Yep.
Right,
Anybody.
right.
So I don't look at it like, I mean, it's probably hard, but I know he's like smart. He's gonna be brilliant at something, girl. He probably gonna be the next Picasso or somebody, next Einstein. He like numbers, be the next Einstein.
Sure, he like numbers and little gadgets.
Yeah, so it may be something with the phone, honey. He probably worked the phone better than me. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, now
Right.
but tell y'all if Sybil call y'all about 5, 6 in the morning, it's Bo. It's Bo, because he didn't call to me.
He called 3 people, and when you call people like at midnight, you think something didn't happen, girl.
Yeah.
He didn't call his grandma. Lucy, did he call you? He called a couple of
Yes.
people, and they was like, "Sybil, is something wrong?" I was like, "I'm so sorry." Bo's calling people. Bo's
Mm-hmm.
calling people. Yeah, he's a mess.
But now when he called me, I'll say, Bo, what are you doing? And then he'll start talking. And I'll be like, go get your mama. Go give your phone to your mama. And then he'll go give Sybil the phone.
Yeah, he know what you talk about. He gonna be the made the next phone app.
Oh, and then look, wait. He done made a couple of posts for Sybil on Facebook
Girl,
too.
he made a post the other day. He keep posting my clients. I was like, "You gonna get me in trouble, child." People at my
Oh,
job be like, "Bo playing on your phone again." Davion was like, Bo posting on your story again, child.
yeah. Well, thanks for sharing, Sybil.
Not a problem. Thanks for listening,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and thanks for being patient with Bo, because I know he can be a handful.
Girl, he is a kid. We totally understand. Seriously. You can't catch him, I'll run after him. I'll catch his ass. Remember we had the peace party. Like, girl, I got him.
But I mean, in some places, you just gotta let them run around, still be a kid. So, girl, we
Do y'all
got
remember
them.
at the peace party he was playing in that dirt? Because he liked to
Mm-hmm.
take the dirt. He was just putting the dirt on. Sybil was like, he likes to taste. I was like, girl, let him
Yep,
play. Let him play in the
yep.
dirt. He is okay.
Girl,
Then
he
He
when
is
we
flew over
look,
his
okay.
head. His
He
yep,
girl, he was
did.
outside. His
turned
whole
around, Bo's whole face was dark brown because of all that dirt.
girl,
Right.
he
Oh,
don't
Sybil.
he just
Also, if he doesn't like the jeans, have you tried like joggers? You know, so he ain't wearing shorts all the time. Or try to like the same material that the basketball shorts come in. I don't know if that polyester. I don't know, but they have
did.
little pants like that.
Girl, I put him on him. He smooth took him off.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
dang.
Yeah, just give him some shorts. Hell, he'll be all right.
Right
Give
now,
him
he got his leg down. Like when he comes home, he like strips.
chance. The same thing, girl. He walking
Yeah.
around with tidy whities on right now. The wonder what grandma bought him.
Well, somebody close us out.
Let Bo close us out.
Both say
But do
light.
the one family.
Okay.
I guarantee you, he know how to say it.
He
Right.
probably do.
Bo,
He hear us say it all the time.
what did you tell him to say, Ezel?
Hmm?
What
One
did you tell
family, endless
Bo?
connections.
Bo, say one.
So
Say one. Oh, you
he
see
held
that?
Did
on
he just
one.
put
Did
up
y'all
the
see
one?
him?
Sybil,
Yes.
did you see him hold up his one finger?
Yes,
Bo,
Yes.
one. See?
Say
One.
one.
Communicating.
One. Both say one.
Family.
Say family.
We okay. Endless connections.
Look at
Say bye.
her.
Both say bye. He said bye, y'all.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
yeah,
Bye.
love you.
All right,
Bye.
y'all too. All right.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe since people forgot. All right.
I'm already subscribed.